What's going on, guys? It's T Gaming here, getting latest update on what's going on my channel. Here we are doing another part. Here we are doing part one of a new Let's Play. This is Little League World Series Baseball 2008. Yeah, so I've been planning to show this game for quite some time now, but never planned a chance to record because I've been so busy with college and stuff that I don't know. I just keep forgetting to try to record a video once in a while. And let's get this game started. This is my second take on doing this video because on my first take, I looked at the video feed and it was kind of laggy. So I was like, I can't upload this. People are not gonna watch it. Oh yeah, so this is my second take on that. It was a good take too. I mean, the score was 7-6. It was a really close game. It sucks I have to redo it because it's so laggy. Because the reason I wasn't able to see it before when I'm looking at the recording screen recording screen right now, it gives me a totally different perspective of what's going on. Like, it doesn't show me lag, so that's why I wasn't able to see it before. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up for right now because the game's gonna play the opening. And there you have it. There is the opening to this game, Little League World Series Baseball 2008. Alright, without further ado, let's get this started. And yep, as you can see, there's my file. Like I said, first take. The game was good, but the recording itself was not so good because lag. So I'm sorry. You should see it. It was so good of a game, man. It was a close score. It was 7-6. We were barely able to make that. We were barely able to clinch that sucker. Damn, it's too bad they won't be able to show it to you. Alright, new game. So, wait, let me go back and just show you the options for this game. It's an exhibition match where you can just play a single game of baseball, see how the game goes. World Series is pretty much this game's story mode. Your objective is to make your way through the tournament and try to win. Skill challenge, nothing but it's where you just play a little bunch of mini games and all that with your friends. Training is where you go to learn the basics of this game, of pitching, batting, fielding, that shit, and running. Clubhouse is where all your records and the rewards are stuffed back here. So yeah. It's a good place to look. So if you think about wanting to in this game, I recommend you go here and see what you're missing and what you need to get, and what you have so far. Anyway, without further ado, let's get onto this story mode. World Series. New game. And yes. Alright, so there's 4 kinds of difficulty in this game. There's the little difficulty, there's junior, senior, and then big. Big's the highest difficulty. But I'm kind of stuck between choosing senior and junior. I don't know, because when I did this in my first take with senior, like I said, it was a close game, and on my second take and on the second part, I lost. Did I do senior? I'm still thinking senior, so to add some try to get the game more, try to make it more intensive for me. But I'm still plan to get better at this game. But anyway. So, which one? Junior, senior, junior, senior. I'm gonna try senior again. Why not? to make the game more intense for you guys, because that was a really close game. It was a really close game. Really. I mean, really. 6-7. Alright, in this game there are 16 teams. Half of them are for the US and the rest are for the other countries. The 8 teams on top here, on the top row, are for the US. There's Middle Atlantic, New England, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest, the West, Great Lakes, and Midwest. And on the bottom are the international teams, like Asia Pacific, Canada, Caribbean, Europe, Japan, Latin America, Mexico, and I don't know how this country is pronounced, so I'm gonna just go by Maya. Yeah, Maya. I don't know what Maya stands for, so I'm gonna just call it Maya. Yeah, so the tournament is divided into 2 blocks. There's the A block and the B block. I don't know which is which, but one block consists of the US teams, and the other block consists of the international teams. I wonder why. There's one thing. Wait, why does the US team need so many representatives to compete in the World Series? You got the freaking. You got 8 teams here from the same country. You got half of the teams are from the same country. That's so weird. If the officials allow it, then by all means go. Don't complain about it. I'm gonna go with the U.S. team, the Latin American team here, because out of all the teams I played throughout my history of this game, I mostly pick Latin America. I mean, I don't know any of the characters in this game, so I just go with what I felt like, and I felt like choosing Latin America. And in this game, you have the option to choose to change your team's name. Like, do you wanna? Like, you can change the team you need. Like, you can either go with the Sox, or the All-Stars, the Knights, Kings, Hawks, Bulldogs, Jays, Griffins, Dragons. That is not a dragon. That is a monkey. That is a freaking monkey holding a baseball. That looks nothing like a dragon. Alright, and Sharks. But we're not going to do that. I think I'm going to go with the official team name. Latin America. And yes, you have the option to customize your star. Each team has a star player or captain, or you know what I mean, like best, like their #1 guy, or in the hole. So I'm gonna keep him the way he is. And yeah, you can also customize his look the way you want him to look like, and in ways that suits best for you. So this guy's name is Jose Garcia. Alright, Jose. Nice to meet you. So kind of the body type. Here you can customize. You can choose what type of character you can make your star player. Like, if you want him to be like either speedy or built up, or you can just make them all around, which is pretty much in between. You know. Yeah. Same thing goes for here. It's like this one's for like batting, and the other one's for fielding attributes. I'm gonna keep him. You know, I'm gonna keep him all around. Just I like to make my guy balanced. And I should have done. No wonder I had so much trouble. No wonder I had so much trouble in the first take, because I forgot to make this guy balanced, and I forgot he was automatically set to batting. No wonder I had so much trouble, and he was so easy to get home runs with. All right. Anyway. Player type. This is where you got to customize your character's looks and style. And let's see. You know, I'm gonna do just that. I don't like the hair here. I think in the last part I went with this hair and kept the color. Yeah, I did. Kept the eyes. Did I? Yes, I did. Kept the mouth. Oh yeah, remember I gave this man shades. I gave this man shades, people. I did. I gave him shades. Look at this fly guy. Alright, wristband. I think I made it black. Made his wristband's black. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. And he has a glove. Yellow, and I made his bat gold. His gloves were yellow. And add a band-aid to his cheek. Yeah! Added a band-aid! Proves he's a warrior! Or pitching animation. I'm gonna stick. I remember sticking with that one. Yeah, stuck with that one. Batting stance, stuck with that one. Switch to side. On the left side. Because that's how I bat. I bat on the left. No, yeah. I think that's it. That's all we can do here. Alright. Now we're done editing. We can finally move on to the tournament. Now we're in Pool B. We're going against Maya again. We're going against Maya again. In the first take of my video, I won against Maya. We're doing that again? Okay. Alright, without further ado, let's get into this game against, once again, Maya. And I'm pitching, okay. Last time I was at bat. This sucks. Alright, let's go. I just want to switch my star player to the pitcher because, I don't know. Star player, best pitcher. Why not? Yeah, Little League World Series 2008 is pretty much your basic Wii baseball game. You shake the Wii remote, like, you just pretty much shake the Wii remote to do most of the controls. Like, most of the controls are just wires to the Wii remote. Like, for pitching, you just gotta shake it. And you can choose which kind of pitches you want just by pressing buttons on the control pad. Like that. Say the catcher does a little animation telling you what pitch you should throw. That's all you gotta do. And if you want to make the people in the field run faster, then you got, and like I said, it's the same as shaking. Shaking your remote, it controls a majority of the. It's pretty much what you got to do for a majority of the controls in this game. Like I said, it's your basic Wii baseball game. It's kind of like it's pretty much like Wii baseball from the game, you know, Wii Sports. It's exactly like that. Except you can control your fielding. Except you can also control the field too. Mostly in Wii baseball, you're allowed to control the batter and pitcher, but no, you can also not just them, but the people in the field too. And I actually kind of like that. And the other team's getting a great lead on us. They haven't got the last guy just hit a double on us. We can't let that happen. We can't let him get any. We can't allow this man to advance any further. They get this guy out. Oh god, that's a good hit. And that little arrow above the person's head, that shows which. That pretty much tells you which one you got to press to throw to the base you want it. You either throw the first base, second base, third base, or home base. And I failed to stop him from getting the home, so yeah, he gets a point for that. You gotta stop now. Oh wait, no, we're gonna. Oh wait, no, this ain't Maya. This is Europe. See, I can never tell how the graph goes. I can never tell. Okay. Either way, this is Europe, not Maya. Really thought it was gonna be Maya. It would have been a repeat of my first part. And why did I not throw to third? I didn't think it was gonna throw to third. That's why I went to first. Yeah, these guys are getting a lead on us right now. It's 1-0. Damn. No one with Junior have a chance of winning. This would not be happening right now. Makes this game more intense. That's all I gotta say. And a good thing off the last out, or that last one would, or that run that the kid made would have counted. All right, now it's our turn to bat. Here we come, Europe. Time to show you time to show it. You know what I mean. Time to show you what we're made of. All right, Jorge. Oh, damn it! Freak! That's a good hit! How do you catch that? Come on, Marco. Let's do this. Alright. Let's go, Marco. We got this. We got this, Marco. Break. Going too early. Look at those screwballs. Damn. Come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do this, please. Come on! I am really off to it. I should have went with Junior difficulty. I'm getting destroyed. Yeah, it's out. That's out. Damn. Should have went with Junior. Alright, Martin. Bring it. Ready for you. Yeah, better get that strike. Better get it. Salty, bro? Hope you're salty for this. Yeah! 2 strikes. Can't stop this. Woo! Yeah, 1 out. 2 more to go.
At shortstop, number 12.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention how that little gauge works. So basically, those gauges at the bottom of the screen allow you to do like certain like stunts that can make it easier for you to get outs or score runs. The way the level 1, level 2, the level 3 goes, that's pretty much telling you how many times you can use the gauge. How many times you can use one of those stunts, and the gauge can also be used for power-ups whenever you're batting. When you're fielding, it's pretty much used for you to make stunts, and when you're batting, it can it powers up your batting power, so you have a better chance of getting a home run. But you gotta make contact. You have to make contact with the ball in order for you to get a good hit. But when it comes to that, I don't really use the gauge as much. I just rely. Like whenever I only use the gauge for emergencies. Like when I'm fielding, I just use it for anytime the team's close to getting a home run. Speaking of home runs, damn, my star player just bombed that sucker right out of the park. He don't need the gauge. He don't need no gauge. He don't need it. He don't need it.
At second base.
All right, Miguel, let's do this. Just bomb that sucker. Right in the center. Right down the middle. And I got out.
Batting sixth. At first base.
I don't know how to pronounce that name. I really do. Come on. Ugh! Damn it.
Batting seventh.
Alright, Caesar, let's do this. Come on, Caesar. Your captain got a good run. Continue it. Continue those good runs. Damn it! And that's out. Oh, it's fair. Okay, you can tell if it's gonna be an out or a good hit. Like if the ball is like glowing yellow, that means it's gonna be an out. It's most likely being, but it's glowing blue. That means you made a good hit. Same goes for pitching. If it's yellow, that means it's a slow pitch. But if it's blue, it's a really fast pitch is coming your way. But we're making good hits so far. Alright, Maya Cruz. You got this, girl. Pretty sure that's a girl. You can't really tell the difference. I think until the next game you can really tell. You have the option to make your player either a girl or a boy in the next game. What I plan to do after this game. Ooh, good hit. Barely. Damn it! I shouldn't have used the gauge. I should have used the gauge. Damn! I should have used it. Freak. I thought I was gonna make it. Did I use the gauge? I mean, it's maxed out now. And I have my star player up, so I can just pretty much use my special. I can pretty much just use the full extent of the gauge.
Now batting, third baseman, number 25.
You know, I'm gonna save it for batting, because when you're batting with your star player with the gauge maxed out, it can pretty much be an automatic home run if you're able to make contact. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna save it for that. And same goes for pitching. If you use the gauge when it's the hell? My Wii remote turned off for some reason. Maybe low on battery. Let me check. Oh, cup! Yeah, it's low on battery. He makes a good hit too. I shouldn't have used the gauge right. I should have used the gauge right there. He kind of pulled off the stuff to catch that. But then again, the responses to initiate it can be weird. Like, whenever I tried that, the game could like either register it as a freaking dive or a high jump catch. Every time I do that, so that's why I didn't bother trying to use the stunt. Because yeah, the controls to initiate that use the gauge. It can be a little finicky. But that doesn't matter now because I got an out. Our last shot. Alright, how far down the list are we? Oh, we're back. Alright, we're back at the start of the order. We're back at the start of the order. I played this team so many times. But when I was playing it, I memorized the entire order of the player to go. So right now we're at the second person up of the. Right now at the second person of the order. Our star player is the fourth person up. We're like two. So 2 more batters to go. I just gotta try not to get 3 outs by then. Alright. So it's this guy, then my star player, and then I can use the gauge to get some runs. Oh, that's an out. Please don't get a double play. Ooh, so close. Alright. I can make 2 runs. I can make 2 runs if I make contact with this. You have to make contact with the ball if you want this to be an automatic home run. See, like that. If you don't make contact, then it's gonna be a strike. So yeah, so you gotta time it just right so you can make contact with the ball and get that automatic home run. All right, Miguel, can you keep up those runs, man? I mean, your captain just made like 2 in a row. Or we can make a good hit, that's fine. Oh, you son of a... You did not just do that. And yeah, that's one of the stunts you can pull off while in fielding.
Here we go to the top of the 4th. Now batting, first baseman.
Still, I was not expecting that. Damn. But too bad, so sad. He used up his last... a little bit of power he had in his gauge, so I don't have to worry about him using that anytime soon. Yeah! Better get out. Surf Ninjas. And yeah, do you look at the bottom of the information box of the player? It shows a little thing. It shows a little quick fact about the player, like what their favorite hobby is, or kind of food, or what movie they like to watch. You know, I kind of like how they added that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cute. I remember my first take of the first game of my part 1. I just kept rambling on about what they favorite hobby, badminton. Why are you playing baseball if your favorite hobby is badminton? Why are you? Why are you? You're not a baseball player. You're a freaking goddamn Ripken. Done. I'm just joking around. Up. Yes. Alright. At the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, this game has... Yeah, each game has 6 innings.
Bottom half of the 4th inning. Now batting, first baseman, number 9.
When you got this. Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it! Damn it! Wasn't enough.
Now batting, shortstop, number 24.
Come on, Caesar. Your favorite hobby is music. I like that. Everybody likes music. Who doesn't? If you love music so much, then get a home run so you can hear that that song that plays every time you get a home run, that guitar solo. Fuck!
Now batting, third baseman.
Come on, Andre Martinez. Let's do this. You got this, Andre. I have a brother-in-law named Andre. Oh, come on! Again, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put some new batteries in. Okay, I'm running back, so let's get back to the game. Wait, what was I doing? I couldn't tell what I was doing! I couldn't remember what I was doing. Now I remember I was running for the base. That was my last out! Alright, it's the bottom of the 5th. Top of the 5th. Got 1 more inning after this. A comeback is possible for this team. I'm not gonna say anything because a comeback is possible.
Now batting.
A comeback is possible.
Catcher. Number 2.
I mean, we're up by 2. That's not a lot, really.
Strike. Two down.
Barely.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Star Wars. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good classic. A famous classic indeed. I heard Disney bought that. It's been bought by Disney. Have I watched the latest stuff made by Disney? Yes, I have. Especially what's it called? Star Wars Rebels. Yeah, I like that series. It's pretty interesting. Like it's a side story of what happened in the beginning, like how it pretty much tells how the rebellion started, pretty much.
It's the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now batting. Catcher.
Like it takes place immediately after the Clone Wars. Tells how the rebellion started. Before Luke Skywalker came into the mix. Yeah, so won't be seeing him for like another 9 years.
Now batting. Center fielder. Number 12.
So close.
Now batting. Right fielder. Number 13.
Oh god, dang, he's about to put the Jets on this pitch.
Now batting. Left fielder.
You can't just let me go. I mean, give me credit for hitting that hit though. You give me credit for that and let me go. Or you can just do that instead. Jerk. Freak. I don't know. I always have to swing for everything in this game. Well, not for everything, but mostly all the time. Comeback still possible. All right, last inning. We cannot let this team score, no matter what. And I think I just jinxed it. Because last time I said that, they almost made a comeback. They almost made a comeback. Lord of the Rings. I never heard that movie in like ages. Are there people today who still love that series, Lord of the Rings? If you do, leave a comment below. I would like it, definitely. I would like it. I would really like that. Leave a comment in the box below and tell me if you do like the Lord of the Rings series. Me, it was okay. It was okay, but not something I would go crazy over. Oh, 2 outs. You know what? I'm gonna end this right now. Alright, so this is how it works. You gotta at least get 2 strikes on this guy. If you can get 2 strikes on this guy, it's pretty much an automatic strikeout. So let's try to get this. Try to end this. Oh, he got a hit. Alright, that's strike 1. Oh. No. I thought it was a foul, but no. But either way, we won. Nice. That's how it's done. Yep. And down there pretty much shows the results. Europe got no home runs. That makes sense. And our star player got 2. Do with stats? Nah, stats don't really have nothing to do with this. Alright. So we'll go look and see who's our next team is. That's if I can try to see how the chart goes, and we'll end off this video. Now loading. Let's look at the results here. Okay, so Southwest beat the Great Lakes 3-8. The West beat Northeast 2-0. Alright, Southeast beat Mid-Atlantic 2-0. And Northwest beats Midwest 6-0. Dang. A lot of nothings here. Teams are awful. Alright, let's see how... We already know how our game went. Alright, so the Caribbean beat Maya 5-0. Asia Pacific beat Canada's 8-0. And Mexico beat Japan 2-3. That's a close match. So I'm guessing our next opponent is the Caribbean. Yep, we're going against the Caribbean. Alright, so that pretty much does for this video. All so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And next time, we will face off against the Caribbean. So until then, I'm TJGaming, and I'm signing off. Goodbye.